Hi guys, it's Katie. So welcome to another video. Today I have a massive discount book haul for you guys. So I'm really excited to show you guys some of the books that I got. Yeah, there's a lot, so grab a snack, sit tight, because it's going to be a long one. But I'm really happy about this book haul because I got so many books for super cheap. Like, every book that I purchased was under $2 because Half Price Books was having their outlet sale this past weekend. So of course I had to take advantage of that. I love when they have their outlet sales because they just have these giant barns in the fairgrounds just full of books. Like, there's millions and thousands of books. Like, there's so much to look through. I could spend hours there just looking through books because, like, nothing's really in order, so you really kind of gotta search to find what you want. But, you know, it's fun, except when it's, like, super hot in there, but, you know, whatever. But anyway, let's just jump right into this book haul and show you guys some of the goodies I got. Alright, so the first two books I'm showing you I actually purchased on Amazon, but I decided I was going to just include these two in this book haul, just, you know, because I haven't hauled them yet. So I purchased The Merciless 2 and The Merciless 3 by Daniel Vega. I read the first one for BookTube-a-thon last couple months ago, and I really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to read the rest of this series. But yeah, this is just like a nice little gold book. It's really pretty. It's the soft cover. Then I ended up getting the hardback of the third book just because they didn't have it in soft cover yet. But the hardback's actually super nice. Like, this is like a pastel, like, galaxy thing. And you probably can't tell, but it has, like, little flecks of, like, these glittery in it. I don't know if you can... Okay, you can kind of see it there. It is super pretty. And then it has, like, super nice deckled edges. Oh, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty book. I'm so excited to read these. So excited to read these because that series just... The first one was insane. I have a review on it if you guys want to go see that. It'll be linked in the cards. But yeah, I really enjoyed that series, or the start of that series, so. And yay, I got a coupon for 15% off purchase at Half Price Books. So now let's just dive in. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'm going to grab these ones since they're on top. But I purchased Rumors and Envy by Anna Gabrielson, and these are part of the Luxe series. I have the Luxe, and I just thought I would pick these two up since I have the first book and they're super discounted and I kind of wanted to read the series. Yeah, I'm not going to read the backs of these because I don't want to spoil the first one because I have not read it yet, but I believe it's just about, I think it's like romancy, rich girl kind of story. I'm not too sure, but you know, whatever. The next book I purchased was Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I have Delirium and Pandemonium already, so I was just waiting to get this final book, so I'm glad I found it for super cheap. And it's a hardcover, like originally $8.99, paid $2 for it. I mean, originally $18.99, paid $2 for it. The only thing I like better than books is discount books. But yeah, I'm really happy, and this is in like really good condition because some of the books there were in bad condition, which I'll show you because I have some bad condition books. But these are all, of course, used books, but it's really good condition for a used book. Next book I purchased was Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. This is the movie edition. I never got to see this movie. I wanted to, but I never ended up doing it. I guess it's about a girl who dies but still wakes up the next morning. So maybe it's kind of like an out-of-body experience, like If I Stay, maybe? I'm not really too sure. I just know I heard about this and I heard it's a good book and I really want to read it. Okay, let's see what else I got in here. Okay, I also purchased Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I was thinking this was a different book when I picked it up. Like, what's that one? Ready Player One. I think I just saw a preview for it in the theaters. And I was like, oh, I want to read that and see it. And I thought this was that for some reason. But it's not. But still, I still wanted to read this. You know, I guess it's just about, like, an alien species coming and attacking Earth. And I've been hearing good things about this book. It's been out for a while, and I guess it's been a movie for a while, so yeah. Alright, so I was also looking for Rick Riordan books because I really want to read the Percy Jackson series because I've been hearing good things about it, and you know, I wanted to get into it. And I thought these were like part of the Percy Jackson series, but they're not. They're a different series. They're part of the Kane Chronicles. But I ended up getting book 1 and book 2, which are The Red Pyramid and Throne of Fire. But I mean, I'll probably read them still, obviously. You know, I got the first 2 books at least. I don't really know what these are about, but I know this has to do with like ancient Egypt and stuff. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming it's just going to be like kids going on adventures, high fantasy kind of thing maybe, and I don't know. Just sounded interesting. So I'm willing to give them a try. If you guys know anything about these books, let me know if they're worth the read. That being said, I also ended up getting some of the Percy Jackson series. I got books 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I wasn't able to find number 4, so that's kind of a bummer. I think there's only 5 in the first, like, run of the series, maybe. I'm not sure, but I ended up getting The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, Titan's Curse, and The Last Olympian. And again, all these books were $2. So, all these books are $2, so that's amazing. Got a nice hard copy here. And, yeah, so honestly, if I start reading this, I'll just have to go find the 4th one somewhere. And these next ones, I got the, I got book 4 and 5 of the Heroes of Olympus series, so I'm going to need 1 through 3. And hopefully there's 5 in this series. But I got House of Hades and The Blood of Olympus. I'm kind of sad that these didn't have dust jackets on them when I purchased them, because the dust jackets for these books are like so beautiful, and I'm kind of sad that they didn't come with them. But I mean, the story is still the same, so you know, it's just cosmetic. But that's what they look like. I mean, they're still nice colored, you know, they're purple, they're pretty, whatever. If I end up liking this series, I might end up just buying like a box set of them where they're all like super nice and pretty, but we'll see. For now I have these. I still have to get the first 3 because again, I wasn't able to find them. I was trying to search through the boxes, but like there's just so many boxes, and I just didn't have the patience or the energy to do that. So the next book I purchased was Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I know a few years ago a lot of people were talking about this series. I don't think I own The Darkest Minds, so I might have to get that because this is the 2nd book in the series. But I saw it and I heard good things about it, so I'm like, why pass it up for $2, you know? Next books. Okay, so I was looking to find the series of Unfortunate Events because I wanted to get all those books as well to read, because I read the first 6 when I was like in elementary school, and I just never like finished reading them because like I was trying to read them throughout the school year, and like I was running them from the school library, and then like once I like graduated 6th grade and went on to middle school, I just didn't continue reading them. So I really wanted to get all of them so I could reread them, but I don't want to spend like $110 on a box set. So I did find a few of them. I didn't find all of them, unfortunately. So I think there's like 13 in this series, so that's going to be fun. But I got the first one, The Bad Beginning, and then I was stupid and I wasn't paying attention and I accidentally bought 2 copies of number 7, which is The Vile Village. Oops. And then I got number 6, which is The Rat's Elevator. This is the last one I read when I was reading them through. Then I got number 10, which is The Slippery Slope. So that's cool. This book is so pretty. This one has like nice deckled edges and it's so nice. But yeah, I really want to I don't know, I really want to reread this series just because I was really enjoying it, and I want to get all the books eventually. So I got some random numbered ones, but now I need the rest in the middle. Guys, it keeps going. Alright, the next books I picked up were The Dragonair and the Wizard Heir by Cinda Williams Chima. Hopefully I said that right. But, I believe this is book 2 and book 3 of the series. I think the first book's called The Warrior Heir. But I don't really know much about these. I think I heard about them once in a while and they looked pretty. I literally just bought these because the covers looked cool. Actually, I saw the Dragonair first and I was like, I didn't hear about it. But then I saw the Wizard Heir and then it was like, oh, I think I've heard about this series. So then I grabbed this other one. But I didn't end up finding the first one. So if I want to read this series, I'm going to have to go out and buy the first one. Story of my life. That's the problem with these book sales. Like, it's hard to find them all, like, series and stuff. Alrighty, so the next few books I got were some Stephen King books. I got Dolores Claiborne and Rose Madder. Yeah, I just like Stephen King. Anything Stephen King I've pretty much been picking up because I just really want to read through a lot of his books. But man, does this dude have a lot of books. Like, I've never even heard of these two. And yet, here they are. I've only really heard of probably more of his popular books, but this man, he's insane. He writes so many books. But, these mass market paperbacks were only 50 cents a piece. Like, come on. I wish I would have had more time to look through them because that is like a steal. But these both sound good. They honestly sound kind of similar. Like, they're just about, like, couples and blood and abusive and murders and monsters. You know how it is. This one actually sounds a lot like Misery to me. Like, it has kind of the same premise, I guess, where, like, this lady kidnaps someone in their house or something. Maybe that's this one. I don't know. But I'm excited to read them either way. On to the next one. On to the next one. Next book I purchased was Legend by Mary Lou because I've wanted to read this and I've almost picked it up a million times at the bookstore. Glad I didn't because now I found it. And thank goodness this is the first one. It's probably just another, like, dystopian book, but, you know, I've heard good things. It doesn't really have a blurb or anything on the back, so I can't really tell you guys what it's about, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this is about because it was going around BookTube for a while, back in the day. Back in the day, as in, like, 2 years ago. Next book I purchased was Cross by Ali Kandi. I believe this is the second book in the Matched series, right? Yeah, and then Reached is like the last one. I read the first one for Booktubeathon. It was kind of like average. I mean, it was good. I liked it, but I don't know. I kind of want to continue with the world and see what happens. So I picked up the second book because it was only $2. I probably wouldn't have paid full price for this just because I didn't really love Matched, but I'm willing to continue the series and see how I feel about it, you know? I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to just stop reading a series or stop reading a book. Like, I need to continue it for some reason to just know what happens. Like, is that weird? Does anyone else do that? More books, more books, more books, more books, more books. Okay, so another book I purchased was Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. This didn't have a dust jacket on it, but I'm like, whatever. I've been kind of curious to read this just because it sounds like a light, kind of interesting story. I've heard mixed things about it, but you know, I'm gonna support fellow YouTubers, read this, see how I like it, because I don't know, it sounds like something I'd like, so we're gonna read it and see how it goes. And the next book I got was Passion by Lauren Kate. This is one of the books in the Fallen series. I'm not sure which one, but I've been wanting to read the Fallen series, so I've been picking up all the books in that series, and this doesn't have a dust jacket. Oh, poor Nakey book. There's so many Nakey books here, guys. So many Nakey books. Save the Nakey books. Hashtag save the Nakey books. More books, more books, more books, more books. Okay, so I purchased The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I've read a few of Jenny Han's books and I really enjoyed them, so I decided to pick this one up because I heard good things about this as well ages ago. I believe this is the first book in the series, hopefully. But yeah. God, this book tower. I don't have enough room on my shelves for all these books, guys. Okay, the next book I have is Torments by Lauren Kate. This is, again, another Fallen novel. I wonder if they have, like, because I don't know what books I own in this series. I don't even know how many books are in this series, so I wonder if there's, like, a... Of course, she doesn't have, like, a... I like when books and series have, like, lists on the front page that just tell you, like, what they are. I can look it up, I guess. No, I can't because I lost my phone. Alright, we'll see which books I got. I need to get my phone, guys. I need to see. I really hope I didn't already own one of those Fallen books. I know I own, like, Fallen and then, like, I own some other one. But I'm not sure which one. Okay, Torments number 2. I think I own Passion, which is number 3. Or did I just buy Passion? Huh. I might already own one of these books, guys. I don't know. Fallen, Torment, Passion. Oh, I think I own Rapture. Okay, so I might have all the books in that series now. Alright. Let's dig in again. So, another book I purchased was The Dark Half by Stephen King. Oh gosh, I wasn't expecting this giant face to be on the back of this book. Again, I don't really know anything about this book. But it's Stephen King, so I thought I'd buy it because I like horror. Please don't fall over. Alrighty. Getting on the home stretch, guys. Okay, so the next book I got was Across the Universe by Beth Revis. So, I don't know, I heard things about this book back in the day. I believe it's a love story with aliens or something. Oh, okay, so it's about a family that thinks they're going to wake up on a planet a few years later, and they end up being unplugged from their, like, incubator chamber things, and someone is trying to kill the girl, and then, you know, other stuff ensues, I guess. This sounds kind of like that Passengers movie that I saw, but not really, because, like, they were the only ones alive. But yeah, this sounds good. Oh god, all these books are just gonna fall over. Alrighty. Next book I got was Spiritbound by Rochelle Mead, because this is the only book I needed in the Vampire Academy series, and now I have it! And I'm kind of mad because I think the other ones that I own are softcover and this is hardback. Rip. But I might be wrong. Now the last book, guys. The last book that I purchased was The Testing by Joelle Charbonneau. No, I can't pronounce her name. But I read the, like, descriptions of this while I was at the store and it sounded interesting. The United Commonwealth reviews the achievements of yearly graduates in all of its 18 colonies. Top students are brought to the Test City for testing to attend the university and become future leaders of the Commonwealth. Basically, this is about, like, the next generation that has to take over the, like, Earth. And they have to go through a testing to, like, pass as a candidate in order to go to college and get a job, I guess. I'm sure that's not all it, because, you know, the main character, she gets her testing, but then she gets some hints from her father telling her to trust no one. Of course, she meets a guy, thinks she can trust him, you know. Dystopian novel. And the last few things I purchased. And now I did end up purchasing some DVDs just because These were also $2, and I like me some movies, so I got, these are sticking together. I got Silent Hill because I've been wanting to watch this movie for a while just because it's so creepy, and I think I started watching it ages ago, but I never actually finished it, so I want to watch it. And then I also purchased American Psycho. Heard good things about this movie and I really want to see it. Then I also got Apocalypse Now, just because, again, I heard great things about this movie and I've never watched it before. Alright. Well, guys, that is all for this book haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the books I purchased. I really have to figure out how to get them on these crowded shelves. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!